So, as we gather here tonight, I just wanted to reflect briefly on what has taken place with our swim team program in the last year and a half, and I promise to make this brief. Who was here when we stood almost in this very spot back in April of 2016? Anybody have good memories? When we met to dedicate our new and improved record boards that are up on the wall right behind us. Anybody? I know a few of you. Yes. Wonderful. Thank you. Then, just a few short months later, in August of last year, we made the investment in purchasing brand new Sydney color-coded swim lanes that have really been a great addition to our program. Now, this is a secret you have to keep amongst yourselves. Rumor has it that these new lanes are designed in such a way that they have actually helped set some new personal records for our swimmers. Is that correct, Chad?
Sure.
Sure, okay. We'll go with it. That's right. So, with all of those great additions having been made, we now find ourselves back at our pool to dedicate yet another wonderful and significant addition to our facility. Here to give us some background on how that happened, please join me in welcoming a woman, a lady who needs no introduction, Miss Mary Janides.
I also want to thank everyone for being here. If anybody knows the background of the pool, I wasn't here at the very beginning, but real close to the very beginning. Let me put that in. We've come a long way, baby. I mean, in these 40-some years, that's how long it's been. We went from wooden blocks to these. Somebody gave me some steel. I had a very, very nice neighbor who was a master welder. And I said, we need blocks. And he said, well, what size, you know, da-da-da-da. So I gave him the general description, because math isn't my forte. And he came up with the design, and he put it together as a friend of the block, and a friend of mine, and my neighbor. And these are gonna last probably until the building comes. I mean, that's what he used to do. All right, now, parents. We've had a blessing of parents from the very beginning, and I tell you, it was amazing that I got a message from one of my old swimmers that's up there. He still holds the pool records as far as our stingrays are concerned. 13, well, he was one of our first national qualifiers. He went on, he went into the Naval Academy. From the Naval Academy, he became a top gun. And he just now retired from the Navy as a captain. And so, if any of you know Alan Holtzlander, he said to say hello to anybody that remembers Alan. And I told him, I said, you won't believe this. We are dedicating a new state-of-the-art scoreboard in our pool. Who'd have thunk that when you were swimming and my kids were swimming, we would have something like this? Well, I said, if I have a chance that I get a picture, I will send it to you. And he was just excited. He said, man, he says, we've come a long way. Like I said, from wooden blocks to these. We started out with the red, white, I think they were blue too.
Yeah, they were hot dog thing.
Yeah. Anyway, no one listens. Anyway, we started those, we got those in the late 70s. So we progressed to new lane lines. We started out with watches and officials and handwritten everything. And then the computer came along. And then Chad took over. Because he knew I was a dunce when it came to computers. So he's anything with a computer, go to him. Don't come to me, go to him. Anyway, time finder up there and scroll through. Well, then, like I said, we got the new lane lines, and then all of a sudden we said, you know what? We really need a new scoreboard. Besides having our team record boards up here that are fantastic, Jeff got on it, Lori got on it, all kinds of people, and all of a sudden, we were talking about a scoreboard, a big one that I can look at and can tell all the numbers all at once, you know? And through the generosity of people and institutions, through the generosity, and I might go back a bit here, as far as the school is concerned. In 1981, I went to the school and I said, we have a lot of good swimmers. We need a swim team. And they all said, yeah, give us the statistics, and we'll go with it. It became a varsity sport the very first year because those men believed in what we were doing. We were the first ones back, you could say the old MDL, the GMBC, whatever you want to call it. Clear back in '82, we were the first team to have a swim team. And everybody came up to me and said, how did you do that? And I said, well, we have men and women in high places that have the insight to know that we have good swimmers. We won the districts the very first year. So, you know, that kind of support from the school since '82, it's been over 35 years, I think, hasn't it?
Yep.
So I started it 35 years ago. I'm still there. And they're still supporting whatever we do. As you can tell, they helped us with the scoreboard. There was no question. We said something, hey, we're the ones that use it a lot. Our needs, our high school needs. So through the generosity of the Y, the swim team parents association, private donors, we have a scoreboard that is worth $1 million as far as I'm concerned. And I want to thank everybody who has helped us to obtain this because it's going to be great this season whenever we have a swim meet, whether it be live or high school. It's just going to be fabulous. So thank you. I'm going to turn it over to Jeff now, our president.
I'm in shorts and a short sleeve shirt, so I might go on and on. But seriously, to kind of expand on what Ed and Mary talked about, this scoreboard is really a testament to many, many players. The swim team parents, you know, it kind of got started off with the chicken dinner. Last year, 2 years ago, we sold 270 chicken dinners. This year, they all knew what our end goal was. They stepped up to the plate and we sold 515 chicken dinners this year, almost double what we've done the previous year. And I think that just speaks volumes about how much the parents, along with the swim coaches, felt like we really needed a new scoreboard. But this all got started almost about a year ago. I hadn't known, but Coach Chad had also done some checking on the scoreboard. I just started talking to some parents, and we all said, man, wouldn't it be nice to have a new scoreboard? We started asking for some quotes, got a general idea of what one would cost. We pitched the idea of making the chicken dinner fundraiser funds go towards it, and man, it just took off from there. We got to our primary goal relatively quickly, and I just happened to see the size of the scoreboard that we'd all originally set out to buy at another location. At that particular location, it's on this big giant wall. There's nothing else around it. And it looked about the size of that flat when you were standing at the other side of the plate, or the pool, and I was like, wow. I wonder what the next size up would cost. That just, on that wall, it just looks really tiny. So I just checked, got a quote, what was the next size up? It really, it was a little bit more, but I felt like we could get there. So I spoke with Mr. Leary and Mr. Thomas, and trust me, I've learned a whole lot about fundraising throughout the course of this project. But they agreed, so I started down this road. I had a few parents come to me and said, hey, I really think that my company would be on board with this. So we started making some inquiries, and sure enough, we were able to get some corporate sponsorship, and it just kind of took off from there. We were able to set our sights now on a bigger board than what we had originally set out for, but that was just because we got to our goals so quickly. So then we ended up with this big board that we felt like we were going to, and then we got a little worried about it being too big, so we ended up switching it and going horizontal and more vertical. But we were able to settle on what's there now, and we were able to get some great companies to help with the installation of it. And really have to thank the high school as well. They were also a key, as Mary said, a key player in this. Lori Humphreys was gracious enough to really work with the high school and go and ask. And you know, once they kind of heard it, they were on board, and they were a large contributor to this scoreboard. So we had the Y, we had the swim, the high school swim team, and then we have our great corporate sponsors. You see up on the banner there, that really helped push us over the edge and get us to where we were at, and lock this scoreboard into place. Now you're going to see all 6 lanes. They'll stay up there until the next race starts. And it's just a great improvement. And I thank everybody for your help, because this was a group effort that everybody just really helped out. So we have a plaque that, again, Lori was kind of took on to help get this made. This is all the people that donated, similar to what we had somewhere. Mr. Thomas and wife will find a perfect place for it, and it'll go up there. This is everybody that helped contribute to this scoreboard one way or another. So, great.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. Actually, Jeff is being very incredibly modest. I have learned a lot about fundraising because of him, and one thing I especially learned is that if I ever want another fundraising project, he's going to be the man leading the charge. So, Jeff, we can't say anything about the leadership that you provided. Well, folks, we wanted to keep this brief, and so in closing, I just want to kind of focus on a few very important individuals. This is probably the first real opportunity we've had to share with you some of our leadership transition that we've had. Many of you knew Shirley Sprague, who had worked for this YMCA for close to 30 years. Unfortunately, by choice, she retired earlier this year, and we're still trying to figure out how to pick up all the pieces afterwards, but we are very blessed and very fortunate. And I want to introduce Jessica Elliott. She's the deer with the look of the headlights. No, what is it? Yeah, something like that. Anyway, Jessica is now our staff person for the Y, who directly will be working with the swim team coaches and with the swim team program. So I hope if you haven't had a chance to meet her or get to know her, I encourage you to do so. I don't know, Jessica, if you're going to be able to get back into your normal clothes and then join us where we have a little reception after this. But in addition to Jessica, David, who you heard from already, works in support with Jessica. And so together, they will be your Y representatives. And I think you are going to enjoy very much getting to work with them and interacting with them as you go forward with the new swim year. So welcome, Jessica and David, to the world of swim team. Okay, I want to close also by just sharing that it wouldn't be appropriate to say a few words about some very key individuals that truly made the magic happen in this pool area. First, Jim Williams. Jim, wave to the crowd. Jim has been a coach with us, a volunteer coach with us for how many years? More than 3? I'm sorry? Oh, there you go. Just 3 plus 7. And then, of course, the man standing next to him, Chad McLean, has been a long-term coach for our swim team program. And Chad, we are very grateful for your leadership, your dedication, and for what you've done for this program. Next, of course, we need to recognize and say thank you to Mary Janides. She gave her, she short-sheeted herself by 1 year in that this is her 41st year of volunteering and serving not just our program, but as she mentioned, the city swim team as well. So Mary, thank you for all. I defy anyone to find somebody more dedicated or committed to serving and coaching kids than Mary Janides. And then finally, I want to say thank you both to Lori Humphrey, Lori, wave to the crowd, and especially again to Jeff Payne for their commitment, their dedication, for their vision. I almost had a mild heart attack when they first gave me the first image of what the scoreboard was going to look like. And then a few weeks later, I still remember that moment. Jeff walked me in and said, you know, Dad, I really think we can go after this bigger size version. And sure enough, here we are with that version tonight. So thank you, Lori, for helping all that you did. And again, Jeff, thank you for your wonderful leadership. And then finally, just like Jeff said, I hope you take some time. Those banners reflect the major donors, contributors that made this project very possible, but it also the list of people that are on that plaque. We couldn't have done it without any of those individuals. So let's give a big round of applause to our coaches, to our donors, and to you. So, I believe we have a reception in our conference rooms. One in particular, or all three? BC. So if you're not familiar with where the conference rooms are, they're located right in front of our Welcome Center in rooms B and C. We have some goodies. We hope you stick around, enjoy yourself. If you haven't seen the board fully lit up, hopefully we'll get a chance to do that later on. But I swear we can land a 747 at night because of how bright that thing lights up. And I'm looking forward to the first, oh, there we go. Where are the sunglasses? I'm looking forward to the first swim meet we have with a visiting team because I believe, not that this is one of the core values of YMCA, but we're going to intimidate the heck out of them when they walk into this facility. So, again, thank you for taking the time for being here. We really appreciate you as parents supporting this program. Obviously, it's all about the kids, and we love the fact that our program is growing and getting better every year. Good day, God bless, and enjoy the reception. Thank you, everyone.